What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're back here in the garage, guys, and today I was supposed to I didn't really want to do anything, but kind of help my parents cut the tree down a little bit, and they're done with that. So I'm already in the garage anyways. I figured let's do something. It is the day after Christmas. I kind of want to just relax today, but I just couldn't sit still. So I wanted to do something with this car. I don't think the paint shop is open on the weekend, so I can't get like bodywork material, sandpaper, and all that stuff. I may still be doing some sanding today, but I did remember that I left the carpet in the car for when I buy a pressure washer, and I am gonna go buy one still. But in the meantime, since Steven let me borrow his, I figured let's pull the carpet out of the car and at least clean that today if we don't sand, and get that all ready to go once it is ready to go back into the car. It's not that bad, but there are some stains here and there, and I do want to clean underneath the carpet as well too. So we're gonna pull this sucker out. So as far as removing the carpet goes, it's pretty simple. You just got to remove all of the plastic pieces that's holding the carpet down, or at least covering the carpet. So we have a screw here, should be a screw on the side, one more here at the bottom. On the driver's side should be one here, but it's not there. Should be one there, not there, and one right here at the bottom. That should just pop right off, and then it pretty much just slides right out like so. Now for this centerpiece, you have to remove this cap. I don't think there's any screws back here. Pop that off. That'll expose 2 Phillips screws. Remove this, and then slide forward or backward because they're just little tabs. And that comes off. You can see these little tabs right here. I believe it's these two guys, and they slide into this right there. Now what I mean by this center section right here being complicated is because this carpet is one whole piece, and I think the carpet goes in from factory before all the bars and stuff goes in, because this piece right here is going to prevent the carpet from sliding over, because there's no slit to it, and to take it off, all this has to come out, and it makes it much more of a headache. So what I did in my car, my CRX, I believe I did it in my CRX, I pretty much just slit from the top all the way across, right, to split the carpet in two so we can pull the carpet out away from these guys. And then once I reinstalled it, I zip tied it together so it's connected to one piece and it's not flopping all over the place. So the sides right here, it's easier than the 1991 style. 1991 style has door mounted seat belts, and I don't know what this little hook thing that goes on right here. Let me show you guys real quick. Door's locked, but if I can find a picture, I'll show you guys. They require Torx head sockets or screw or Allen keys to take it off, and I almost fell. But the 8889 just pops right off, easy. Now this guy right here, pop this little cover. There's a little screw on the inside right there, and this screw is specific, so you pop that off. You can see right there, and then you slide the lever plastic off. Don't punch yourself in the face. Ouch, ouch. That's off. And then this is also kind of like clipped into place, and you just slide it forward. That comes off. Down here at the foot pedal, you pop the plastic off, and then there's two 10mm screws right here, two nuts actually, and that footrest comes off. Just like that. I'm going to put these guys back. 8889 style has these buckles bolted to the tunnel, while the 9091 has it, I think, buckled to the seat. So you got to remove these two guys, I mean the left and right side. 17mm, I believe. Yes sir. That comes off. This one has like a seatbelt alert thing for the driver not having his seatbelt on. And that's that. Now, I'm not saying that you can't take the carpet out without cutting it. It's just a lot of work and a lot of finessing, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna see if I can try to take it out without cutting the carpet up. You gotta remove this guy, and you gotta remove the two in the back. That allows you to remove the bracket to open up a slot for the carpet to slide through. And then you gotta take off this one, 10 mil. And then this guy has his own bracket as well. So I guess one of the bolts wasn't even on here. Only one of them is. And this is the second bracket, which now the carpet can slide through. I think all that's left is the plastic clips that are holding the carpet down. And the plastic clips I'm talking about are these guys. You can't see it. You just twist them off, and it's these guys right here, and you can see the firewall. So now the carpet can just slide off of that, and everything else seems to be velcroed into place. There's supposed to be a clip right here as well too. It's right there on the firewall. But aside from that, I think the only other thing, which I already took off, is the hood latch bracket latch cable bracket cable latch thing right here, held on by two 10 mils on the side of the plastic. If you don't remove that, the plastic won't come off. God damn. Whew. So I'm gonna go ahead and let the carpet settle there and let all the water drain out. Right now, I kind of thought about cleaning the interior of the car, right? But then I was like, well, I'll just clean it when I make the mess in the back, sanding it down for paint, so I don't have to clean it twice. So I'm gonna leave all, I mean, it's really not that much. I'm just gonna leave all that little stuff there until we get to the back portion of it. I'm not sure when I'm gonna do this, but we will definitely take care of it. Right now, I'm still kind of like on the edge of prepping this paint. Do I want to go to the store and grab like Home Depot and grab some sandpaper just to get started? Or should I just wait until Monday to go to the paint supply shop to get all the materials that I need? I bought a new back plate for this orbital sander. This is my dad's. He's had this for a very long time, and it's always helped me cut down the sanding time. Obviously I'm going to use this to break down the paint, and then I'll do it by hand to smooth everything out. Ryobi backer pad 5-inch, and we upgraded from the what is this, 4-inch? So I had to put this new one on because this guy wouldn't stick to the backside of the sanding disc anymore. These Velcro things right here is all caked up and gummy from over the years, and it's time to retire this guy. So right now it is 6:45. I'm probably gonna sand for like an hour just to you know, see how this works. If it'll work for me, I'll keep going tomorrow. If it doesn't, then, you know, back to the drawing board. So I'm gonna open the garage. I'm gonna start off with 100 grit to kind of chew down the layers of paint instead of using 80, because 80, I don't want to go down to the metal. I have a bunch of 80s, so I only bought 100 grit, 150, and then I bought 320. So that right there is going to get me through, hopefully, through this paint. This is the Earl Scheib. The white has been painted on top of the white original. You can tell because there's primer in between right there, and then there's primer underneath that as well. So it seems like this car was hit on the driver's side. Bumper was repaired, obviously. All these are filler. These are all filler as well right here too. And I got a little carried away, so I already did the passenger side, 100, 150. And then I moved over to the driver's side. Right now it's on 100, and I kind of shaped this up a little bit, and it seems to flow really nicely. I kind of cut all the sharp edges off to round it out, and if I took some time to repair this part of the bumper, it actually sits pretty flush. So I think if I want to save time of trying to find an 88, 89 bumper, I'll probably just use this one and shape it all out. You can see it's all weird bulge, all crazy right here. I'll just shave it down, get it clean, probably use some like iron, solder iron to kind of smoothen out this right here, and then do a glaze over that. But if the bumper sits up nice and, you know, tucked up like this instead of hanging, it's pretty flush. So I'm gonna finish this off with 150, and then there's small little pits here and there, like right there. There's small pits like right here and stuff like that. I could sand it flat like I did it right here, but I don't want to cause like a concave, so I might just use like spot putty. You can tell all these little red spots, these are spot putty, kind of like the last quick filler to fill in small line scratches. You can see these line scratches they filled in before, and just fill in small pits like that. But aside from that, not too shabby. This thing has like a race car feel to it, even though my H22 CRX still had half interior. But I'm gonna take off the mirror, and then I'm gonna take off the molding, this black strip right here in the front, so that way I can sand without messing it up. A lot of my mistakes back when I used to paint a lot of cars, I used to never remove these, and I would get overspray all over it. When I would polish it out, the compound would make it all dull. And why is this thing being a pain in the booty hole? Put that in there. And then this guy should just unclip. And then you have these Phillips. And the other day when I was washing this car, I was moving this mirror around to you know, put the pressure washer inside so I can clean the inside, and I somehow shattered the freaking mirror. Just my luck, yeah? Just my luck. Now I'm gonna have to try to source another mirror for the passenger side. It's this little screw under the mirror that you have to remove before removing this guy off the door itself. I don't remember how to take this off. It's been a while. Hopefully I don't break all the clips, which are these orange ones right here. It's like 6 of them. So I'm trying to fidget with this real quick. I broke one, just one. Didn't remember how it came off, but these other ones are still intact. That sucks. So wiping all the moldings down just in case I salvage these moldings for the new windshield. What I want to do is I want to tape it off so that way when I use a DA on here, I don't go scratching the black on the molding and scratching it all up. So I'm just going to wipe it down, tape it up, and then we'll continue sanding. I already got the mirror and the molding pulled off on the other side, and we'll get right back to it. You can tell this car, somebody attempted to steal it at one point in time, because one, the key cylinder is not there. I actually found it inside the door when I took off the door panel, and you can tell somebody stuck a screwdriver there and a screwdriver there trying to pry it apart. So I'm gonna remove the door handle before paint anyways, and I have to take it off obviously because I'm gonna try to repair this, and I'm gonna try to find another door handle that I have to make sure it's just nice and flush, to know how much we have to shape this guy to get back into its original shape. It's unfortunate there are people like this out there. I know exactly how it feels. When I first got this car and I was working at Tesla, I think like the second week I was there, and somebody tried to pry my door open in the parking lot. It's been about 2 hours, guys, and I got the whole passenger side done. We did 100 grit on the roof, the pillar, the quarter, the door, and all of the lower section, and then we chased it with 150. It's really nice and smooth, and it's looking very promising. It's really hard to cut through, or I'm trying to cut through both the paint because it is painted twice, but this Earlshire stuff, I don't know, it takes a lot of digging to get the paint off the car, but it's completely smoothing out. And the reason why I wanted to take it completely off the cars was because some of the areas were like cracked in the paint, but not all area was like that. So this looks very, very smooth, and I figured, you know what, I'm just going to sand it down as much as I could to get the whole surface flat rather than trying to dig it down to the metal. Now there are some areas that are down to the metal, and I'm gonna have to prime that up so it doesn't, so that way it doesn't like rust overnight or whatever the case is, you know what I mean? So right now I'm gonna spend some time just trying to knock this out. I gotta do the trunk and pretty much all of the driver's side, or at least door, quarter, and then the sanding will be done. I'm probably not going to do it in this video, the body work, but I will definitely do it tomorrow. But the goal, I guess, as of right now, is sand the car all the way down. Guys, we finally got the whole car sanded down, and we're one big step forward here. So I just went through the whole driver's side with the 150, and it is nice and smooth. I was looking around trying to find all the little pits that I have to fill in, like right there and stuff, you know, all over the hood. And like I said, this giant dent right here has to be pulled out. This will pull out. That'll straighten this out right here a little bit. This section and right here is going to require some body filler. The rest of the body though, like, it's really dentless. Like, it's really smooth. This one right here created a little pit, but after using the 150 and kind of going through the whole panel, it's smoothing out and it's nice and straight now. But I do notice that there are filler literally everywhere on this quarter panel and on the door itself too. So I don't know how bad of a damage this car went through, but whoever did the body work, obviously there's body fill on here, whoever did the body work, at least they straightened it up really nice, other than what I kind of noticed here. So I kind of went over with the orbital sander to kind of get this line back, and it kind of looks good. Sorry that we're in the dark again. This one dent right there, the passenger side, I mean, other than the door part right here, it's pretty much dentless. So that's going to help me save a lot of time trying to repair all the dent on this car. Right now I am going to pressure wash the car and the floor and everything, so that way we can have a clean workspace tomorrow when I'm dealing with that dent right there. And then we're going to wrap up this video. I just went over the car with primer on bare metal areas with 1K primer in the can. You can see right here, I primed there, right here, the edges of the doors, the edges of the moldings, the gas cap, pretty much anywhere that I've gone down to the metal. This one was rusted, and what I did earlier, I wire wheeled all the rust out of it, and then I used what is this, rust reformer thing right here. Instantly converts rust to protected paintable surface. So I did this on that area, which was the worst rust spot in the whole car. I mean, the car just has surface rust, which I sand off with the 150, but this one was caked up. It didn't eat through, which was good. And like I said, I wire wheeled the whole area, and then I just used that spray paint to protect it, and then we'll prime it later. The whole car, I forgot to paint this one. This one I didn't want to paint it because I'm pretty much going to sand it back down and do body filler. So I'm going to leave it open. If it causes surface rust tomorrow, I'll sand it again, and then I'll just fill over that right there, all of that. Pretty much all around the whole car, like I said, that's open bare metal. So for the time being, that'll hopefully protect it from the elements and causing rust to form on the bare metal area. And once we repair the door, we'll put this whole car into primer, or at least sealer. We're going to put it into sealer, and then we'll do the base coat, clear coat. But that's hopefully this following week. Tomorrow, hopefully I go to the paint shop and grab pretty much all the material that I need to get this car painted. Not sure how I'm gonna go about fixing that dent because I don't have a stud puller anymore. Probably gonna have to hit up my buddy Tony to see if I can borrow his again, because if you guys remembered, we did the whole quarter panel on the EJ2, the black Civic we had last year. And yeah, I don't think it's a big deal because the quarter panel was a lot worse. I might be able to push it out from the inside since the door panel is not on it, and just kind of tap some of the areas to you know, fix it in place. But we'll show you guys that in a different video, probably tomorrow's task for me. We're a huge leap forward here, guys, and hopefully we're painting this thing soon, but it is going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's update of the HFC RX, and if you guys did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you guys want to stick around for the paint stuff, be sure to hit the subscribe button, flick up the notification bell. We upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 12 p.m. PST. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.